definitely been a minute. I'm sorry. So this is finally my Q&A for Zara, meeting Zara, like getting to know about her, what I'm feeling about her. It's already been we've already had like 3.5 months together, and I gotta say they've been pretty good. I have been like putting off filming videos kind of. Well, number one, because I'm super busy, and because of the fact that I have a job this summer and I'm working like 40 plus hours a week, and it really sucks. When I have my free time, I try to get out to the barn to ride, and normally it's like a limited amount of time, so filming is just gonna add time, and I don't really have time for that. How many times did I say time? So that's the second thing. Third thing, I've been super discouraged with like my views and my like I used to never care about this, and I think it's the fact that I am caring about it now, is like subscriber count and follower count, how like it hasn't really been changing at all in the past couple months, which like I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but also like I never did this for the views or anything. They just kind of happened. And now that like I feel like nothing is happening, like I haven't been getting as many views as I used to get and stuff, I feel super discouraged, and like what's the point of me making videos anyways, you know? And I feel like any content that I really do try to create, like it's not really appreciated or anything. I don't know, I'm just like in a weird spot. Like I honestly don't know. I've been playing with the camera because I'm trying to get good lighting. And like I am so happy with how like my summer has been going with Zara. Like it's such a cool different experience that I've really been appreciating. At our last show, actually, we got reserve champion in our division, which was so awesome because we got 1 second and 2/3. It was rainy, it was pouring, but we trekked through and somehow got reserve champ. And like I have never like placed that well ever. So I was super happy, and like that our division is pretty big. There's normally like 20 horses in it, so oh, it was just such a good day. I just wanted to throw some updates at you guys. If you have anything to say to me, like any ideas, anything, just comment down below, and I want to talk to you guys. I've been, yeah, just feeling super weird about like YouTube, and like, is there a point to ask me questions about Zara like friggin' like 5 months ago? I got 148 comments, so we're just gonna go through them and see what we got, my friends. Breeden height, what height and age. So she is in thoroughbred. She just turned 11, and she is, oh, I'm not exactly sure what her height is, but it's definitely over 16 hands. She's pretty tall for a thoroughbred. How long are you leasing her? I'm planning to lease her until the end of October, because I secretly really do want to take the winter off of riding. How high can she jump? That question's funny because like, I mean, I'm pretty sure she could jump high. Like I never really tested it. But like the highest weave jump is probably like a meter, 1.10 meters. What are some of her funny habits? Okay, I gotta think about this. Funny habits. Well, one is that she runs away from me in the field. Love that. No, she's actually kind of gotten better. Like, I bring carrots every time to get her over. I don't know if this is common with your horses, but after every time we work out or anything, like even if I take her out to graze and then put her back in her stall, she will pee. And there's been times where I made the mistake and I put her in the cross ties and she's peed in the cross ties, and you know, that sucks because you have to clean it up. If she was for sale, would you buy her? I know you are busy, but would you if you weren't? You guys want to know hypothetically if I would buy Zara if I could. Honestly, like, I would probably consider it because she is super cool. I don't know, it's hard because like I realistically am not looking to buy a horse anytime soon. Do you plan on doing bigger shows with her? Probably not this season. Like right now we're competing in the 0.9 meter which I know isn't super high or anything, but we might plan on like schooling at like some fancy place later in the summer or whatever. So I don't know, but like realistically probably not. What bit do you use? I did use an egg butt snaffle, as someone knows because I answered someone in the comments. But I recently switched to like a 3-ring elevator bit. It's the Happy Mouth. It's like jointed. She's going really well in it because she can be actually kind of strong, believe it or not, even though Luna was strong. So what has Zara competed at? Like she actually, I think last year was like her first year like on the same circuit that I am, and they competed her in the Hunters, which is really funny. Is she easier or harder to ride compared to Luna? Like strength wise, she's definitely easier because Luna was like, and Luna was saucy and big and strong, so I think that combination just made it really hard to ride her. Zara is obviously skinnier and lighter in my hands. She's easier, but I wouldn't say she's easy because she's super energetic, always wants to go forward. And I feel like my arms are still dying when I ride her. Like, I have to be holding her back and because she just wants to go. What was the first impression you got when you met Zara? I definitely thought she was beautiful. I just really liked how she looked, like pretty girl. Like compared to even the other horses, I was like, when I actually took my first look at her, I was like, this horse is pretty. Like I would want to see where this goes. And I was nervous because she was spooky because it was winter and the indoor arena was like super loud and banging and she was spooking all the time. And especially when I'm on a new horse, I'm like a nervous rider. So I was like, oh my God, what is she gonna do? And like, I expected when I got her to be a lot more spooky than she is. So it's just so crazy how different it is from like your first ride to like now. Like getting to know a horse is so like such a crazy thing because so many things you expect and it's like completely opposite. Did you try other horses before Zara? What made you choose her? Yes, I did. I made a video about it. I think I showed like 2 horses that I tried. Literally the other horses I didn't really click with at all. Like I didn't see any potential. Like I tried this one super like huntery one, but he was so strong and like kind of like Luna. He did try to buck me off. This other mare I tried, she was like way hotter. Like I thought Zara was hot, but this mare was so hot and like kind of all over the place. There was another gelding that I tried that I really liked. But then like when you compare prices and everything too, you know, Zara was more realistic for my Baroque. Also, I guess another factor like that sold me on Zara was her owner. Like she was super nice, like willing to help out and everything like that. Bays or grades? You know, this is hard because I went from a gray to a bay. And like, you know when people do those polls on Instagram and I'm like, I don't know. What snacks does she hate? That's a good question because it's funny because Luna used to eat everything, as you guys know, and Zara is quite the picky girl. I made those horse treats in my video and I was like super excited to give them to her and she spit it out. Yeah, I know. The only thing she doesn't hate apples, but most days she won't eat them. And I tried to give her bananas, she wouldn't eat that. Carrots are always her number one. What is the biggest difference between Luna and Zara other than her being more forward? Biggest difference would probably be that like Zara's never really saucy. Like, knock on wood, don't know what to knock on. She has never bucked or like been super saucy, you know. Why did you sell Luna then start leasing Zara? And I've touched on this a long time, like you know, before. No matter what you say though, people always question your decisions. I sold Luna. I planned on selling Luna, honestly, like in September, but that didn't happen, and she sold way into January. So that was unexpected because it was very difficult for me to go out during the school year. And then she sold, and then I had to start and I knew I wanted to lease for the summer because I want to show, like, I'm not doing anything other than living at home and working, and I knew I needed to ride, and like 1 week lessons on school ponies wasn't gonna cut it for me. So I had to start looking for a lease like pretty soon because show season started in April, and I needed at least a month to ride this horse, right? So yeah, I was sold Luna in January, then started looking for a lease horse in like end of February. So to the YouTube community, that seems like I literally just sold Luna and got another horse. And that wasn't the original plan, but nothing goes to plan with horses. And this Esme asked, non-horsey question, what is your favorite coffee / Starbucks drink? That is difficult because it's always different. I guess from Starbucks, if I'm getting something, I'll get, like right now in the summer, I'll get a iced white chocolate mocha, no whip, half sweet. Okay. Zara or Luna, more of your dream horse? Please give a shout out. Love you too. I don't know, because they're both, I gotta say, my dream horse. I just wanted something different, and both girls are super special, I think, and have their own qualities, and have taught me so much that, like, I can't pick between the two because I'll always love Luna, and, like, I literally think about her every day. What days of the week do you ride on your own, and what days do you ride with a trainer? So I ride on my own basically all the time. Right now I can only afford 1 lesson a week, so that's the only time I ride with a trainer. Plus, if I'm showing that day, then my trainer comes, obviously, and schools us. But yeah, and then all the other days of the week I ride on my own. This isn't really about Zara. I want an off-property lease, but how does it work, especially money-wise? So a free off-property lease is when, like, they give you the horse and you pay for all of its expenses. Literally, it depends on what the lease condition is, but generally a lease is like you get the horse and you pay for everything in that time that you have the horse. So you'll pay for board, vet, farrier, everything. The lease is up, the horse goes back. But most people want a lease fee, so you'll pay like a couple thousand, whatever it is, the lease fee, and the other stuff on top. So it really adds up. I found it so funny though, when I got Zara, everyone thought it was equestrian prep Zara. Like, I never even clued into that, but then I realized, and because I know that I think it's Issa's horse. She put her up for sale, so then I guess people thought I bought her, and it was just funny. But no, it's not her horse. What is Zara's story? I wanted to do like a video on this because it's super interesting. I'm yawning. She basically was at a racetrack in Florida and like trained to be a racehorse. She never got to race, but I guess the horses were like mistreated there. So I guess that's why she never got to race. These 2 girls saved her, and I guess she was like very like not trusting, like hated people, you know, like, and became very herd bound, which is probably one of the reasons why she still runs away from me today. Like, you can't touch her ears, so pretty sad. But these 2 girls saved her, and then I think they had her for some time, and then Beth found her when she was around 5 and saw potential in her, and then bought her and like started working with her, I guess she told me, and like literally she's had her for 5 years now, and has like put such amazing work into her because she was didn't trust people. Here she is now, like literally killing it in the jumper ring, and I just think that's so amazing that animals are like that, you know, that they can go through like abuse, like people hurting them, and you know, a couple years down the road they're trusting people again. Like, it's crazy, and I think that's so amazing. If you guys want to see like a video, I was thinking of doing like some cool artsy video about that, then then let me know. I can go into more depth about her story. She's definitely not the only one that's been through what she's been through. I don't know, and it's just crazy, and they love you, you know? Like, it's just so cute. Like, I think I answered most of your questions. Just kindly, can I speak English? Just give you guys an idea of Zara. I wanted to originally film this video with her, but that was way too annoying. Like, she can't stand still. So I was like, you know what? Let's film a sit down talking video because we haven't done that in a long time. Like, if you guys have any words of encouragement for me for YouTube, like, please, that'd be greatly appreciated because I seriously don't know if it's worth it anymore. I love horses and I love doing what I do, and I love editing videos, and I really did enjoy showing it off on my YouTube channel, but like with how much time it consumes, I sometimes wonder if it's even worth it because I am so busy. I love you guys, people that still watch my videos. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye.